Gotta be careful about that, these nerds. All right, well, will herO dominate Symbol again? Are we going to see another repeat game, or is Symbol going to change it up, spread that creep, and be a challenge here? We'll find out in what could be the final map of day 1 of the Star League Season 2 Challenger.
Down here in the bottom right, it is CJ herO, up 2 games. Cross map position, good for him. Bad for Symbol.
Bad news up here at the top left. He just got dominated 2-0. And Symbol, the former TSL Zerg, the stand-in recently for Rogue in Pro League. I mean, in these last 2 games, especially game 2, in my opinion, like, do you ever feel like there was a moment where herO was stressed or, like, had to deal with anything? He, like, controlled every single movement, every moment. Everything was so calculated. Like, in that game, in game 2, he was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to blink here. Like, I'm too perfect. I'm sorry.
He's on autopilot, essentially, man. In the second game, he was on autopilot. He's like, you're doing the exact same thing again. I'm going to do the exact same thing again and just destroy you. And he just made all the right choices. You know, he's like, didn't take any dumb engagements. He made sure he was in the right position to deal with any sort of counterattacks or roaches coming in. He wipes them all out. Symbol eventually gets behind. Symbol has no creep spread. And
he's just like,
he systematically destroys him.
Yeah, he's like a perfect AI. Like, he's like, no, I know exactly what to do. I have seen every situation like 1,000 times. It's already been computed. I know the algorithm. It's just simply I do this, this, and this, and you're dead. You're ahead of me in supply. I don't care. I'll fight you.
Yeah.
We have a gas first here for Symbol.
He's trying something a little special this game. Like,
I like it because he needs to do something different, right?
He has to do something different, and you know, this is a big sort of natural. This could be Speedlings could do a lot of work here. We've seen herO actually go down to Speedlings before when it came to fighting against life. And yeah, as you were saying, I mean, Symbol's just not doing anything special, and we saw this a lot in the SSL qualifiers. Everyone's going Roach, Hydra, Viper, and it's not working. It's not working at all.
Yeah, clearly herO has his style very figured out. He knows exactly what to do. It's just pressure a little bit, poke a little bit, but get fast Storm out. And do different from all the other Protosses who are just going for Blink Stalker plus 2 attacks with sentries. He's just like, poke you a little bit, and I got Storm. Are you going to attack me with that Hydra Ball? I got Storm. Yeah, sure, go for it. Those force fields on Sejong were so clutch, so perfect.
Yeah.
Like, if he didn't have those, he might have actually had to, for once in this series, like, freak out and lose some units.
Very possible.
Oh, the probe turns around. He needs to see that there's no hatch.
Yeah, he has to see that. He's going to see it very late, and he'll know exactly what's going on. The next question is, how is herO going to deal with this? He goes, oh, that is a very late hatchery, sir. And that's more Lings coming down.
Do you think he's going to go check the gas? I guess he probably already knows.
He's going to go for cannon.
It's going to take a while for that to get up, though. And the Zealot will be able to block the wall for now, but that Natural is probably guaranteed dead. It's already finished, so he can't cancel it.
I think he might want to try and maybe go for that Mothership Core ASAP. Is he going to put a pylon down here? He could very well.
Ooh, this is going to be close. He gets in.
Oh, he gets in. It's going to be
He has to hold position that. Oh, the Lings are just going to go for the pylon. This is so smart. A Symbol.
Oh, this is actually going
Speed's
very
about
well.
to finish. Probe's off the line here.
If they can block him in, it's going to be a big problem. Oh, but now this gets actually really scary.
At least the pylon survives.
Yeah, that is the most important thing. It survives for now, though.
And the Zealot gets up here. Oh, my God. This is insane crisis management for herO.
Link can still run up to that pylon and start hitting it from behind, which is the scary thing. I actually think we need the Mothership to be sitting on top of that pylon.
That's where I'd be.
But he still needs to deal with these Links on that Nexus as well. I completely agree with that.
Yeah, he's thinking to himself, like, I think I can actually... He needs another pylon. He needs another probe over here. There it comes. Oh, Symbol's not going to try to capitalize on this. He really wants the Nexus instead. You know what? He might actually be able to save that Nexus with a Nexus cannon.
Yeah, I think he will.
I think this is too late.
About 10 more energy to go.
Shield's already gone. Maybe he can get it, in fact, with good micro here. He's going to threaten. Oh, this is smart, but the probes are here to block. This is so intense.
Oh, wow. He cannot actually fight these Zealots either.
No,
this is a massive mistake.
And now there's going to be enough energy for the Nexus cannon in just a second.
Wow. Well, whenever he wants.
Probe's going to start mining at this Natural. There's a Nexus cannon.
Now, you know what he can do? He can put 2 gateways at the front of this choke and block it off completely.
He needs to do that ASAP because Symbol is super all in with this. He's made nothing but more lings. He only has 14 drones. And if he doesn't get that wall up, he will lose his Nexus.
He needs to get that wall up ASAP. It's going to be just a second. Lings might even want to try and commit on this probe.
I think he's considering trying to jump on that sentry.
Ooh.
And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to come and jump on that sentry before the force field goes down. Still, with the Nexus cannon actually active at this moment in time, he's so confident he walls with a Stargate.
Wow.
That's herO for you, man.
Well, one more pylon or Gateway's going to do it. All Lings are dead.
That's game. That is game.
Well, Lings are going to keep coming his way. 18 more on the way. But I mean, look at the count of workers. 27 to 17.
There's no way he's going to transition. Look at his face.
He knows he's defeated, man. He knows he is dead. He's a dead boy.
Oh, it's just, you know, imagine how much more powerful this would have been at vertical spawns, too.
It would have been so much quicker. But Symbol is desperate, man.
Oh, his face, man. It makes me so sad.
Well,
it
was his choice.
Beat herO. He almost beat him.
It was his choice, man. Don't feel bad. Why is herO killing that? Don't kill that, herO. That's dangerous.
That's a tease, man.
You don't know how dangerous that is.
Well, Lings are going to come over here and say, don't kill those rocks.
Don't
Pay
kill
attention
those
to
rocks
me.
for me.
Pay attention to me.
Plenty of force field to deny this pylon going down.
He's just trying to get some value out of his Lings. It's just simply not
going for this. Oh, no, he's not going to get it. What am I saying?
You can actually just kill these Lings with the Oracle, but why would he do that when he can do so much more? A Void Ray is going to come out to help stop any possible Roach all-ins off of 2-base. It's also going to be able to sit on top of Lings to make sure they have to leave. Symbol scratching his head again, man. It's that nervous habit he has when he's losing.
Yeah.
Seen it before.
Well, he's way behind this point. There is almost no coming back. He had to get someone like herO who is just so clean.
At these spawning locations, too, he had to make 2 spores against the Oracle, which means that's 2 less drones. So basically, the Oracle got 2 drone kills. You could even think about it like that. Like, paid money to lose 2 drones.
Yeah, it forces out defense that he doesn't want to make. And it kind of secures the map for herO to go for that 3rd base, which he is planning. And +1's almost done at this point. Twilight Council already on the way. We don't even have a 3rd base in sight for Symbol.
Look at his worker count.
It's pitiful.
I don't know if you can call it count at this point now.
I call it a handful.
Yeah.
Look at that handful.
Ooh. Well, we're just going to see the kill move. It's going to make a 3rd. Probably not going to use it that much. He'll move across the map and punish. He will be able to easily stop the speed Roach push that's going to come here. We saw Symbol make something instead of a Roach Warren and cancel it, then remake the Roach Warren. I'm not sure what that was, but it seems like he had a moment of, like, indecision.
I think he just doesn't know what to do at this point.
Well, I mean, you're the Zerg expert. There's nothing that he can do that's a good choice, right? Like,
nope, nothing. There's nothing really to come back from. He's even going to guarantee some Ling kills at this point, solidify the map control even more, deny these Lings from getting anything done as the 3rd base goes up. And
Nidus is going to be the choice.
Is going to be...
Can you check units lost? Okay, it just popped up. 2 Zealots and the Sentry, 5 Probe. That's all heroes lost this game.
Yeah.
Scouts does not see the Nidus. Good Queen zoning there.
Yeah, very important. Actually.
Using those Queens really well to zone this out, and also he's going to have those Queens for extra, you know, just fighting power and transfusion power once this goes up. He's using a Changeling too.
He's going to need the Queens for the Void Rays at the very least, and the Oracle. But I think at this point,
he doesn't know it's a Changeling, but it doesn't matter. He still has vision.
He knows for sure that it is going to be a Nidus, I think, and we are seeing a pylon at the corner of the dark side.
He can't. He's never going to get away with this.
Well, there it is. And there comes the probe, so he knows exactly where it is. He might even want to cancel that pylon so he's got more service area. Doesn't really need it there.
It's too late. 2 Stalkers do bonus damage to structures. Goodbye. Now he's going to Nidus here, which is a desperate move, but the units are already in position for this.
The desperate man.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
That's exactly it.
Symbol knows this isn't going to work. This is his last chance, though.
He's going to try. Here we go. Even supplies. Nexus cannon plus a cannon.
Plus sentries.
Plus sentries.
Two
Plus
Void
Stalkers.
Rays.
Plus Void Rays.
There's the cannon. Trap those roaches in. Don't let them retreat.
And... well,
the longer he waits,
the worse it gets.
The worse it gets.
Plus 2 is about to finish.
He killed those rocks. He can easily just come back here, but he's actually going to try to trap these roaches against his structures.
He's just going to kill the anti-air. And what's the roaches going to do against 2 Void Rays?
Well, nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Good force fields here to zone the Queens out.
It's a horrible position, and Symbol is all but dead at this point.
Nidus again in the main, hoping he won't notice. But what units is he going to put in that? He's going to try to run back to the Nidus and then pop into here.
He hasn't, herO hasn't actually noticed yet, but yeah, every unit has gone down at this point anyway. It doesn't really matter at all.
He's not going to have any units to put in the main base.
No, he's not.
Maybe like 10 roaches at most. Is that, or I mean, I think the Mothership has enough for a recall even, if not pretty close.
Well, doesn't even matter, right? Like he can actually lose the main at this point and still win the game. That's how far ahead he is.
Spores.
I want to see a Nexus next to that Nidus. That's how far ahead herO is.
Easily shuts us down. GG.
Yeah.
herO with the cleanest 3-0 I've ever seen.
Especially today, man. We saw some wonky games from the other players, but this was just clean cut, straight up, solid play. herO knew exactly what to do in every situation. And Symbol, man, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. I've never been so excited for an interview before. I really want to see what Kanata is going to ask him and what he has to say.
What is even to be said at this point there? It's like, well, you destroyed this guy like nothing else.
Like, Kanata's like, he looks at him and he's like,